Listen, Choom, it's about time to set the record straight. You see, in my time roaming the streets of Night City, I stumbled upon something that knocked me, and fucking flat at that. Yeah? Those memories I experienced of storming Arasaka through the perspective of Johnny Silverhand, turns out they're not exactly the gospel truth. It wasn't Johnny leading that operation. It was actually Morgan Blackhand, one of the city's greatest solo mercs. The solo of all solos, or so I've heard. Arguably the greatest legend the city's seen. Not just for his combat skills, but for being a true professional. The jobs Blackhand took didn't leave innocent folks in the crossfire. He had a code: clean work. Many would say, I'm the greatest the city's ever seen. But I don't know. I hate being involved in that kind of talk. I've worked hard and I'm capable of some serious shit in my own right. But sometimes I sit back and think, if it weren't for the relic, would I have come out on top all those battles? Was it all just luck? Anyway, back on topic of what went down, old Johnny, he had a way of twisting those memories. Or at the very least, he was simply recalling the events that happened through his nostalgia goggles. I personally don't think Silverhand replaced Blackhand with himself in that story to make himself look more heroic, because he did actually have some involvement in that whole operation. From what I understand, there were two teams. Johnny was leading the first operation, while Blackhand, backed by Militech, were the masterminds behind the second one. Perhaps the unreliableness of Johnny's view of what went down was not actually his doing, but a negative effect of the relic. Since Johnny's engram on the relic was a copy, so the recollection of memories from a copy of Johnny differs from the original Johnny. Hell, I still don't even know how all this relic and engram shit is supposed to work. Who the fuck is this Johnny Silverhand I know anyway? The one in my head. Like, he's the original Johnny, yet a copied engram, so not actually the original guy. Did I ever know the real Johnny Silverhand? Or was it a fucking AI doing its best impersonation? So in a way, Johnny Silverhand never knew me at all. Fucking Arasaka and their whacked out, confusing tech. Shit is all just fucked. So when I finally ran into Smasher in that final showdown, I mentioned Johnny Silverhand, thinking it would rattle him somewhat. And you know what he said? Well, in case not, I'll give you a refresher.
Gonna let you in on a little secret. Johnny, he's here with us. Now he can't talk, but I can feel him under my skin.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Smasher didn't even remember Johnny because, well, he'd often without breaking a sweat.
Told you I'd
Was Johnny even on Smasher's radar like that? Or was it all just in Johnny's head? Maybe all this time, Smasher couldn't give less of a flying fuck about Johnny, and this fabled rivalry was all just in Johnny's head. As of right now, I don't know anything for sure. So back to comparing Smasher with the likes of Blackhand. It's a stark contrast, you see. Blackhand's legacy as a true professional and Smasher's reputation as a loose cannon who loved chaos and innocent casualties. The truth behind those memories of Johnny Silverhand. It's a wake-up call to how unreliable nostalgia can be, especially in this city where a reality's as malleable as a brain dance. I wonder how that fight went down between Morgan Blackhand and Adam Smasher at Arasaka Tower that night. Was it a draw? Did Blackhand lose that fight? Or did he spare Smasher's life after defeating him? Maybe the latter point is one of the main reasons behind Smasher getting chromed the fuck up to the dome. Who knows for sure? Maybe we'll all learn the truth about what really happened in time. Till next time, Chooms. Your one and only Canonical V.